Howdy doody, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Just wanted to go over continuing on my blog here and videos on basically I have figured a way how I can automate my cryptocurrency trades on Binance. So there's a previous video I just posted here on my YouTube channel at QuantLabs at youtube.com/quantlabs. In here you'll find a video I just posted how I deposited Bitcoin into Binance with an ATM and cash. Okay, now I do realize I paid a 10% service fee charge using the service, but if you want to get more info, you just come to my blog. A posting is simple: how I deposited cash into Bitcoin into Binance with an ATM and cash. And again, that's at my blog, quantlabs.net/blog. And do a search for that title I just gave you. All right, so in there you'll find quite a few set of details on how I did it, plus the video I just showed you. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how I managed to get from the wallet, my digital crypto wallet, and transfer the Bitcoin into Binance, the exchange that I use. Okay, so I've shown that in that previous video and posting on my blog. And before I forget, in there you'll find I've got a variety of different links there that will guide you through that. Okay, so hopefully that'll help you out. Okay, so moving on to the next step, I've got here a article on my blog again, and the title of this one, quantlabs.net/blog, it's called Unknown Cryptocurrency Error, Send Order to Binance Exchange with Python CCXT. And this was literally a journey of the variety of errors and exceptions that I got when I was setting up the code. Once I knew I had a API secret code that worked, the combination of those long ass combos of numbers and characters and stuff, and then eventually I knew I got that working. So I came across various errors. Now I'm going to show you where to go. Okay, so if you go to this link here on GitHub, on there you'll find an example of how it's done. Okay, so here's what I used that generated all kinds of exceptions. So as you can see, I just did post that on my blog there. So what we have here is we import CCXT, the cryptocurrency exchange package I've been using for Python. It works quite well. In there you have to specify your API, your secret key, and then this parameter called enable rate limit. You choose your symbol, your type of order, in this case a market or limit. Are you buying or selling, the amount, and the price that you want to buy at. And then also, if you want to, you can specify this is a test order, okay? And then once you do all that, you just send out a using the exchange. Once it's instantiated, that object, and you can use the create underscore order by passing the symbol, the type, the side you're taking, the amount, the price, and that extra parameter if it's a real trade or not. So when you do that, this is what happens. We get all kinds of exceptions. So in my case, I got a strange exception where nothing happened, nothing was returned. So I was like, why is that? Now, I don't know if that was a CCXT problem or what, I don't know. But after futzing around with it, I started getting these errors of signature for this request is not valid. Then I started getting minimal quantity for the notional on the amount that I wanted to buy on, so on and so forth. And I knew the API keys were working because when, if you go back to that link here, you put your API key, let's say, and then you added another character just to verify if the keys are working or not. I got an exception saying it's not legit. When I restored it, it was legit, and I started getting all these different other exceptions. So that's how I knew the keys were working. But this one, I still don't know what caused it, okay? So there's all these different errors and exceptions. So futzing around further, there's some commentary here for my Telegram group, which is private, which they try to help me out with, which was very nice of them. They thought it was the size of the order. Maybe it was the amount that I was asking for. We didn't know. And here's that minimal notional exception as well. And these are the parameters I was passing it to. So no one knew what the problem was. So I made sure I downloaded the latest CCXT with pip, or pip3 that I use, and just experimented. I just couldn't get anywhere. I started getting this error as well. Not all sent parameters were read 8, but was sent 9. So it's these sort of things that throw you off. Well, I was lucky enough to find a link that helped me out. Here it is. This is the solution for everybody. I finally got something working with this. This GitHub CCXT issues posting, and what it said was try this minimal cell order, which I did, and it's all is 5, well, really 3 lines. So you set the parameters with the key and your secret, and the verbose is true, which you want full debugging, and you pass this along. So you have your exchange object that's defined here, and then you want to do create market sell order with the price as well as the amount. I'm not sure which is which. This is the amount, I believe it would be. And I was able to get it working. I was shocked. And then I was able to get this working on 0001. I never get 1000. I'm not very good at that. Sorry. And then we could also do a buy, and that worked too. So that's pretty well what I had. I just go down to here and implement this code. Once you get your key and secret API keys working, and then it should work. Hopefully I'll help you out and I'll help some people out. And I have also, as I said, verified in my Binance account in the trading log that 2 transactions did take place, the buy and the sell. So it does work, or at least in my case it did. Hopefully I'll help you out later.